Viewers may find the following video disturbing.
This ain't nothing but healthy conversation.
Yeah. Perfect Plex Radio. We about to go live on him. Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's because he's hardcore.
Monday Night Raw review show immediately following Monday Night Raw with a new crew starting tonight, no longer Tuesday. We got to fix that template. Also, NXT review show has now have a new crew coming on Tuesday nights as well. AEW All Elite Women in Wrestling is coming. Top Fives is coming back this Thursday. We believe in the SmackDown Penitentiary also this Saturday night or Saturday afternoon. Make sure you check out all the shows here. Like we like to say, something for everyone here on Unpop Review Wrestling. You're back to the Mike Knoxxx show. Coming up later, you will see this week in wrestling history. Celebrating the week in wrestling, its birthdays and everything else will continue as well. My number one moment, this will be spending a lot of bulk of our show today, Honeybee.
Okay.
My number one moment of the week was the battle of the tribal chief, right? Here's something for you, right? Let me just go through my story, right? Honeybee, if it's okay with you. Shit, hold on, I'm sorry. If this doesn't happen at WrestleMania, I'm going to cry. Flat out. Okay? I don't give a fuck because I got inboxed again. I don't care. I'm going to say this again. Let me look at the camera. Okay? Look at my face. I don't give a damn what Bully Ray says. Rock versus Cody, it's not bigger than Rock versus Roman. However, I digress, and I'll tell you why. Because WWE, I'm sorry, Triple H fucked up what could be WrestleMania. And here's why. Rock comes out, talks that shit. He's Dwayne. He's not The Rock. He's talking shit. But little clues right here. This is something that I'm not smart enough to know, right? I'm only got an associate's degree. But motherfuckers who got masters at sitting behind their mama's computer and busting nuts at this shit was like pointing out something to me. You know what The Rock said to Cody? The Rock said to Cody, we shed blood and we will still shed blood down the future. Tells me a few things. What's coming with The Rock? Well, I know what happened. Roman Reigns defeats Sikoa. He's the rightful heir to the Ulafala. Or is he? Is he the right heir to the Ulafala? This is the match I need to see. Will it be the match we get? That's the question. Rock demands the Ulafala from Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman gracefully gives it up. I'm going to stick with what I've said for the past few years. Paul Heyman has turned on every single wrestler he has ever managed. Why would it be any different for your tribal chief? Why would it be any different? Rock then passes the torch to Roman Reigns. Then they have this stare down afterwards. This is a clue, people. This is those breadcrumbs I talk about, people, with The Rock and Roman. Roman then goes to salute the people, throw the ones up. Everybody's happy. But the question I ask you, Honeybee, do we get Rock at WrestleMania? I'm going to answer that question before you answer it. Absolutely right. The question is how? Do you want to see the Undisputed Universal Championship with Rock and Cody? No. Fuck you. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. But no. I was going to say, blank you, Mama Rose. I can't say that. I love her. Okay? I love that. Right? When we get a triple threat match, nobody wants to see a fucking triple threat match between Rock, Roman, and Cody. Or do you want to see Roman versus Cody? That is the question. So I ask you, Honeybee, your take on all this, because I tell you one thing before I let you go, and I apologize for cutting you off. I could be completely wrong, but Rock versus Roman has to happen at WrestleMania. It has to, because Rock, if he's not at WrestleMania, I'm just going to cry. How about that? I'm just going to fucking cry. Okay, point blank and simple. But here's my reason why I think it can happen. If you look here to the right on the third line of this tree that they showed last year, which only got interrupted because Cody Crybabies demanded it, it says, and The Rock put on his Instagram, we talked about that last week, we had Big Daddy on the program as well, Honeybee. If Roman is the tribal chief, The Rock is the high chief.
Mm-hmm.
Now, those will say, well, Michael Cole just said the Ulafala goes to the High Chief. But Roman's not known as the High Chief. He's known as the Tribal Chief. So I did a little digging even further because I'm smarter than you. A Tribal Chief is typically a leader of a single tribe, while a High Chief refers to more senior leaders, often with greater authority, usually preceding, that means over, a tribal chief or a larger group within a complex society culture structure. There's a difference between a high chief and a tribal chief. Yes, The Rock gave him, you know what, Romy? You are the tribal chief, but I'm the high chief, Rocky Dwayne Johnson. Now, I get there's a little complex, a little confusion there because The Rock did give him the Ulafala. But that wasn't The Rock.
Yeah.
To me. That was Dwayne doing a job for Netflix. And I think as this is the show for the intelligent wrestling fans who bitch and cry and bitch about kayfabe being dead, we make kayfabe alive or not.
Yeah.
It's up to us. It's not up to them. You have to suspend your disbelief on what you're watching by being intelligent enough to know what you're watching.
Yeah.
Can it be complicated? Absolutely. Have you not seen Gotham? That shit was confusing as fuck, but a great TV show.
Yeah.
To this day, when I was a kid, the whole thing was, is Elvis still alive? Now it's Tupac ain't dead. Tupac's dead as shit. Or is he? That's the question. Do you want to see Rock and Roman? What is your WrestleMania fantasy, Honeybee?
I do want to see Rock and Roman, and I want to see Cody and John. I'd rather that. But then again, I'm confused. So is John on...
I'm confused too.
Is John on Raw or SmackDown?
We don't know where John is. We just know that fans, we ask a question, why do you hate Jonathan and Rachel? Rodriguez, Tom Brady, Cena, comment below, let us know. We don't know. But
Well, no,
we get this WrestleMania. As she disappears in the back like Zordon.
He has to... It has to be Cody. Because...
Who has to be Cody? It has to be Rock and Cody?
No, it has to be John and Cody and Rock and Roman. I want to see Rock and Roman. That's already etched in stuff.
See?
I want to see, but John has to win the title. So it's like, who does he beat? Does he beat Cody or does he beat Gunther?
This is why I tell you. First of all, you mentioned Gunther. If I'm Gunther, I'm like, fuck you, Trips. I'm the world fucking champion, and I'm not even on fucking SmackDown. I'm not even on Raw Netflix, first and foremost. True. Okay, let's talk about that. Second, I'm going to tell you why. Well, here's my prediction. So somebody, Vaughn, can you fact check this with a comment? Did WB, because I did not see that, and I'm actually on their page right now, did they announce a 40-man battle royal? Because I haven't seen that at all. Because I don't think it will be. If it is, I think it should be, however, because if they're ever going to have a 40-man battle royal, they have enough talent now to make that. Okay? True. However, somebody said that was reported via WWE, and I will say, as I always say, if you're new to the program, which you were, hashtag depth of dirt sheets. If it don't come from them directly, then it ain't true.
That's interesting.
Okay. But my thing is, The Rock causes Roman to lose the Royal Rumble, and it's because of Paul Heyman. That's why I take a lot credit to this moment with Heyman letting him get the Ulafala because he knows who the real high chief is. I said it from the beginning. The reason why I thought this whole storyline with the Roman Reigns from the very beginning, from the pandemic era, was hilarious because if you look at who they are, we all know The Rock's a bigger star than Roman. So if who puts food on the table, Roman doesn't have a job. Nia Jax doesn't have a job without The Rock.
Yep.
Point blank. That's my opinion. No one told me anything else. That's what it is. Look at the facial expression as he gives him the Ulafala. Read between the lines. Go back to the Walking Tall. Go back to Gridiron Games. Go back to Tooth Fairy. Go back. That's when The Rock was a good actor. Back in Too Cool. Okay? Not Rampage and damn sure not Hobbs and Shaw. Okay? This was a good acting by The Rock. Okay? This was good acting by The Rock. I think it's them was at WrestleMania. Now, if I'm wrong, forgive me. I apologize. But this family tree, I think Rock comes out and says, you may be the tribal chief, but I'm the high chief. You need to bow down to a faction that's greater than you. That's just my opinion. And I'm going to stick to that, Honeybee. Let's go ahead and read a little bit of comments. And then we're going to take a break and go with this week in wrestling history. It's a lot of comments here, so I appreciate all your comments. George Lewis, John Cena is the GOAT. Fernando, because Vince McMahon forced him down our throats, and a lot of us people don't like that. Well, let me tell you something, Fernando. Every top-tier talent in WWE history has been so-called shoved down our throats. Mm-hmm. Name me one wrestler who has not, and I will guarantee you're wrong. Daniel Bryan, shoved down our throats. The storyline may have dictated that he had to go through these trials and tribulations, but we saw him every single fucking week. You wrote earlier that Stone Cold's your GOAT, Fernando. Guess what we saw every single week on television? Stone Cold Steve Austin being shoved down our throats. What that means, when that terminology came to pass, was because shoved down our throats means that every single week in the biggest segments, this is why this is called the show for the intelligent wrestling fan, it focused on Stone Cold Steve Austin. They've all been shoved down our throats, okay? Back then, the characters were getting stale, but not seeing his as much as they gained my respect. Hydra Cat, what is it? DC the Collector, that's my man right there. He's the reason why I got this beautiful title right here. Yeah, AEW title right here, my man, DC the Collector. John Cena is the number person to announce he is getting number one to announce he's getting into the Rumble. Absolutely. I like the Dr. Thugonomics. Me too. All right. We got here Stone Cold's his GOAT. Some more. Foley was a heel win. I don't remember that. I asked for that earlier. That was Corporate Rock. Dwayne Johnson, all the same to me. HH is trash. Of course, fuck him. Okay. Poor Jimmy. Well, why poor Jimmy? Jimmy wanted to get high. He may have good weed. Travis Scott may have some good ass weed for all we know. HH played himself. Okay. Freckle Sensei. Yeah. I mean, I'm not from New York, but okay. Okay. Real Americans, my arse. How about real apology, chump? I agree. That is the problem with him. He has not yet apologized. Fernando checking back in. Because I got this new font and it's fucking me up. So I'm going to read from the side.
I was going to say, whose idea was that?
I tried something new. I didn't know it would change the font of the comments. Okay. I thought it would change the font of just our name. So I ain't going to need front wise there. I'm going to go ahead and put this shit back to default. Okay. There it is. Right there. It was tone deaf for the baby to have Hogan on Raw. Absolutely. For those who say Triple H's booking is this and that. No, Triple H doesn't. As much as he wants to be, and trust me, y'all, at every single step of the way, this man thinks that he's Tony Khan. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tony did. Listen, I'm going to acknowledge the fans. The fans. That's Triple H. Okay? He doesn't know how to tell the fans they're wrong. Okay? That's just what it is. What else we got here? I'm going to go over to the bottom. A lot of comments here. LL Franklin say, my man Billy checking in. What do you think about Mike, right or wrong? Hold on. Go back. Because he was made the face due to the fan base, in my opinion, wanted him to be face. What do you think about that, Mike, right or wrong? I don't even know what that even means.
I think he was talking about John.
John Cena should win 17, point blank and simple. Grand Body P, check it in from the UK. Reason why I got a billboard in the UK. Remember talking about, ooh, this is that. Oh, I got this show. That man, I have a billboard in the United Kingdom, and I've never even been there. Thanks to this man. Rock versus Roman Reigns and John Cena versus Cody. Unlikely. CM Punk. Jeffrey chimes back in. So you changed the font. I thought y'all were doing something new in 2025. It was confusing. I thought I was changing my name recognition and shit. It fucked me all up. I ain't gonna lie. George chimes in. Logan Paul said he wants to challenge Gunther for the world's. Listen, I may not be a fan of Trump's, but I'm still a fan inside the ring of Logan Paul. But is he worthy of being world champion?
Nope. Chop his chest off.
Chop his chest off. There it is. These are Cena is on both shows. Goat Cena, you can't see me. The fans ruined kayfabe at this time. Again, I just said it. Fans, you have to be the ones to allow this shit to come back. Steven, who was here before last week, Big Daddy Cool. Raw on Netflix was such a success. Anything else that tries wrestling is dead. Listen, I seen today, Honeybee, one of them clips, right? It was like AEW is where wrestlers wrestle. Then they showed Darby Allin doing the coffin drop and he landed on the Allen. I just started laughing so damn hard. Rest in peace, AEW. They died last Monday night. And he's not lying. I have to agree with that. AEW fans, I'm not in favor of no company dying. But damn, yo, like even Cody makes fun of you motherfuckers and he left. He started the shit and then left. That should tell you there's a problem. And here's a problem with AEW as well. You hype up and you give new tag team titles to Private Party. And then have black on black crime by having a hearse and they can come up there and say, we're going to take your titles. AEW, get some fucking direction. And then maybe we'll talk about you more on this program. What Freckles said, it's NXT Trio. Okay, well, guess what, y'all? NXT Trio. Look for them tomorrow night after NXT. I cannot wait to see it. I personally think there's two. I'm sorry. I love the new Raw show. I think that Venomous Vinny, Big Daddy Cool, and the executive consultant has the possibility to even kill the Mike Knoxxx show. I'm not funny. I'm just real. Those motherfuckers are funny. Okay. But I also think the second best duo is putting someone like Freckles Sensei with Bad Guy Jack together. The Jack Pack, his community is crazy. And I love those guys because they look at wrestling 100% from the kayfabe era. And that's how I think wrestling should be looked at. My kids watch it in that same tone. I love it. AE Trouble You. I love it. That new font mic can't see it as it is. What the fuck? Listen, I got on glasses and couldn't see the shit. Okay. My man William McCulloch chimes in. New age AEW versus WWE versus WWF at its peak. Royal Rumble of champions of each era. Who do you think they let come on the top of this? Listen, that's funny you mentioned that because my blind rankings this week, Vaughn, get ready because that's when you join the show, is Royal Rumble participants. Okay, so get ready for that one, y'all. Such night words. They're my facts. That's all I have to go on. All right. And again, I have to say this because every show on Unpop Review Wrestling and Entertainment is part of me because I'm an owner here. I love this network. But damn, thank you, the 100 people tuning in right now. We want to get 100,000 listening. Okay? 100 ain't shit. I'm just being honest. Can you please tag your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend? We are live and you are tuned in with the show of shows, with the host of hosts. I am the $1 million host. You are the $1 million audience. And together we tag in and out. You know what it is, right, Vaughn? To form the $1 million connection, y'all. Y'all get ready. This Week in Wrestling is up next.
Yo.
You ready? Let's go! At the money, now you're wrong. What you getting in? Perfect Flex Radio, got them listening. Mike Knoxxx, from Cena to The Rock, or whatever wrestler is hot. News and interviews, this a one-stop shop. Matter of fact,